It's just you and the watches. It's the Alpinist with the GMT complication. The SARY 229 is the watch in the middle. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome back in our channel. Mad Corner here, and for this episode, we are still roaming around Nagoya, Japan. With our past uploads, we've tried different things like vintage shops, mandarake or toys, Pokemon cards, and some useful tips like how to go here or how to go there. And suddenly I realized that I think we should go back to some of the basics like the ABC, the 1, 2, 3. And when it comes to watches, it's none other than Bic Camera. We've done multiple episodes about those places in different parts of Japan, but for this episode, we are going to zoom in at Bic Camera Nagoya Station West Store. And aside from the typical watch content that we are doing, we're also going to check the DJI section because they've just released the DJI Nano. I just want to see how it really looks like in person. How much would it be here in Japan? But definitely we're not going to buy it right away. But at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my input. Also, if you have anything that you want to share, like your recent pickup, the watches, a store that you've checked that really surprised you, feel free to join our Facebook group. I'll put the details on the description box down below, and the link will be pinned in the comment section too. Now let's not waste any more of your time and start moving. Quite visible in the video that we have a very pleasant day here compared to last month where we checked the summer of Tokyo, which was a very monstrous experience for me. I'm not complaining and still happy that I was able to experience it. Today is the 25th of September and we are currently staying at Kuretake in Premium Nagoya. If you haven't seen our previous upload, you can check it after this one. In that video, I shared on how to get there from Chubu Centre International Airport, plus our initial feedback with the room of the hotel. We're just going to walk from Kuretake in, going to Bic Camera, and it will be around 20 minutes. And why are we doing that? Simply because it's a good exercise for us. Before we start our watch hunt, here's a travel tip that saves me from captchas, unaligned promos, all because our IP isn't in Japan. It also keeps me secure while being online. Our friend Floppy Data is a professional proxy network with residential, mobile, and data center options in over 195 locations, including major cities across Japan. Here's how it helps me. Use a sticky residential Japan IP to keep your cards and points consistent while comparing. Switching from rotating to static sticky residential to mobile pools to reduce captchas while you scan multiple pages. And my favorite, city level targeting. It will allow you to see what local Japanese shoppers are having. Floppy data is affordable from $0.6 for data center and $1 per gigabyte for residential and mobile. It has strong security and team management tools, plus fully compatible with Go Login. They also have a 24/7 customer support ready to help anytime. Give it a try and make sure that you're browsing smart and secured with Floppy data. From the name itself, Bic Camera, definitely this is way bigger compared to what we are highlighting. So if you're looking for phone, keyboards, or other computer peripherals, you can definitely find some deals in here. Basing things from the building map, it says that the watch section is at the second floor. There you go, watch. So we're going to check that first, and then after, we're going to basement 1 for the cameras. I'm having a hard time now remembering if we have checked this Bic Camera before. Feels like my memory is super rusty now. We're old, man. We're old. Right away, you'll be greeted with, wow, tons of watches and nobody is in here. That means we're going to have a good time checking watches. A regular watch that we always see in terms of attendance would be the Seiko Astron. As we all know, this line is well known for creating the quartz movement. And the price range would be around 144,000 yen up to 170,000 yen. That is the tax-free price. For the Astron, my personal bias would be this sexy midnight black looking wrist piece, the XBXY003 for 120,000 yen. I just love the plain black wrist piece. Very straightforward, no shenanigans. it is what it is. More of them on the next shelf, but it seems like these are quite larger or bigger compared to the one that we were sharing a few seconds ago. Have a quick look of what's available here. Solar drive GPS for 300,000 yen. This is a dual time chronograph, as you can see right in front of you. And another personal favorite of mine, this nebula looking dial for 270,000 yen. This is the SBXD029. Well, look what we found here. A lot of people are asking about this. It's none other than the Alpinist. On your left is the black one. It's none other than the SBDC 087. And you can take it home for 91,000 yen. That is the tax-free price. And in US dollars, around 600. And in Philippine peso, around 35,000 to 36,000 PHP. As far as I can remember, the Alpinist won the survey of Teddy Baldissar. And right in front of us is the Alpinist with the GMT complication. It's the SBEJ005 and you can take it home for 136,000 yen. Again, in US dollars, around 900 yen. In US dollars, around 900, and in PHP, it's around 53,000 pesos. Unfortunately, the SBDC 091 has been purchased already, so they don't have an additional stock, but I kind of prefer this GMT over that one because I am not really a fan of the Cyclops on its 3 o'clock. I like it flat and straightforward, just like what we are currently seeing in front of us. Ladies, please don't hate me if I'm not giving enough love to your side, but here are some of the ladies' watches that you can drool upon. Hopefully, I'm giving you a decent look of what is available here, from pearl dials to shiny ones here. They also have some couple watches like this Seiko SMCW023, I think, and you can take them home for 67,900 yen, and that's each. All right, correct? Again, that's each. Another couple watch in here for you, 110,000 yen, and the one on its right is at 100,001 yen. These are solar drive radio controlled watches, so in case you are considering one, then hopefully this can answer some of your questions. If you are new to the hobby or a seasoned collector, there's still a slight chance that things can be confusing to us because Seiko is producing a lot of watches, but one line kind of stood out from the rest, and that's none other than the Presage. They have a very strong presence and very distinct. For example, the cocktails. Right after seeing it, you already know it's a Presage. And the SARY243 is currently listed for 55,000 yen, and it has the GM complication already. The SARY229 is the watch in the middle of these three, and currently listed for 61,600 yen. But what strikes me about this watch is the dolphin hand that it has, and behind it is a GMT arrow hand. I really like the combination because most of the time they are quite conservative in designing it, but this one is quite loud. Before we move on to the regulars, we are currently seeing here the Seiko Datsun collaboration, and this is the SBDL121 for 130,000 yen. It has a black dial with an extra touch of red at the outer layer, and then the bezel is color black with some accents of red or maroon. You can take this one home for 130,000 yen, and this is a solar charging watch. The second one is the SBDC219. I'm sorry if you're not seeing it properly, but you can take this one home for 160,000 yen. If you'll convert it to US dollars, that will be around 1,000, and in Philippine peso, around 62,400 BHP. And I already know that you're thinking, how about the other one? So for 130,000 yen, if you're going to convert that to US dollars, it's around 870, somewhere around that, and in Philippine peso, around 50,000 PHP. Since we are talking about the recent releases, unfortunately, the Pepsi is already sold out. It has been making waves lately, even back in Philippines, even here in Japan, it is sold out. I would say this is one of the fan favorite because we've received a lot of messages. You can call it as the Crimson Red Samurai from Seiko, and it came from the Prospex line. This is a diverse automatic watch and it has a 200-meter water resistance. 4R35 is the caliber number. It also has the date window, power reserve for 41 hours, and the 49.5mm stainless steel case is designed for durability and water resistance. Of course, it's diverse watch, right? For 60,000 yen or $400, and in Philippine peso around 23,000 PHP, you can take this one home. This is the SBDY 129. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not sure, right? That the moniker came from its sword hand. That's why it was called samurai. But overall, it has this certain angst in it. It's finally nice to find a Seiko tuna, and this is not the ordinary one because this one has one of the cool moniker. They call it the Darth tuna, and it is currently listed for 355,000 yen. In US dollars, around 2,300 or 2,400, and in Philippine peso, around 140,000. It has an incredible 1,000-meter ISO certified water resistance with a dimension of 49 or 49.5 lug to lug, but the thickness of it is at 16.3. It also has a day-date feature, and this all black will definitely shine bright in terms of presence. Speed timers, of course, from Prospex, and you cannot spell that without the SBDL 085, a very popular and in-demand watch. They call it the Panda, and you can take it home for 72,000 yen. Honestly speaking, the main charm of it, from my perspective, for me, it's very dynamic, easy to pair with anything. Definitely, it can pass as a one-and-done kind of watch. Of course, the colorway from Pogue at 75,200. Right next to it is the icy blue Panda, the Pepsi looking one, and more of them in here. Since we are already talking about the Pogue, back in Tokyo from our last month's visit, while we were checking Watch CPI, we got impressed that they have the original one, and it's indeed a vintage watch. So if you haven't seen that video, or if you're interested to know more about it, then you must watch it after this one. I'll put the link on the description box too. The Longines section is actually a surprise to me. I never saw it coming that they will have a vast number of wrist pieces from this brand. This is a lovely tank-looking Longines watch for 129,000 yen. I like it. The color dial looks like cream, and it has a firm texture inside. The Roman numerals are also giving so much character to it. Even though it seems like a quartz watch, I can easily forgive it, all because of its total look. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, one history behind Longines would be the first ever chronograph pocket watch around 1870s. From that angle alone, they're definitely an integral part of the horology world. You can see here a lot of tank-looking Longines watches. It feels like this will really look good in the wrist of your lady. This Bic Camera here in Nagoya is actually wild because I didn't expect that they have this volume of watches, to be honest. And it feels like it's just me in here. Have a look. See? No competition. It's just you and the watches. Anyway, going back to this Tiffany color Powermatic for 102,000 yen. Very lovely watch, to be honest, but it's it's not really within our range as of now. More from Tissot waiting for you in here, ranging between 100,000 yen up to 200,000 yen. It really depends on the watch that you're eyeing. I did not expect to see a huge Tissot watch like this too in front of us right now. A watch that is definitely not for me, but just in case somebody out there is interested, this is the Gold PRX for 80,000 yen. Right now we are blitzing the entire store, but still there's too much here to share. Let's start taking things to the next level. This is from Cartier. It's an automatic watch. Reference number would be, I'm not sure if it's M2CL0004, and you can take this one home for 719,000 yen. Again, that is the duty-free price. You know what's the funny part? This is the only Cartier in this entire shop. The next level will not be complete without Omega, and here are they. Some speedies right here for how much? 800,000 yen. And then moving to the right side, Speedmasters, there you go for 499,000 yen. That is the one on your far right. It has a panda-looking dial with some accents of yellow. Seamaster Aqua Terras are patiently waiting here for you as well for around 871,000 yen. That would be the cheapest, up to 1 million yen. That would be the highest, and that is this color. It looks so fresh. This is actually confirmed by their staff that all of the items or all of the watches that they're selling are brand new, right? Regardless if it's Rolex, Omega, Cartier, all of the items, again, are brand new. And some people are still asking us if these watches are legit or fake. Guys, selling fake items here in Japan is punishable by law. So a huge business like Bic Camera will definitely not sell fake items because they will endanger their entire business doing that. Oh boy, look at the Seamasters available in here. While looking at them, totally feels like the reality is slapping my face, telling me that I cannot afford them right now. Alright? Cannot afford them right now. Hopefully in the future, who knows, right? What we can do. They also have some tidbits of Rolex, but nothing special. The one on your left, it's a Yachtmaster for 2.6 million yen. And then a Submariner, black dial with the black bezel for 1.9 million. And down here would be the Oyster Perpetuals with a difference in terms of size. But both of them can be taken home for 1.4 million yen. For the ladies, the one on your left is a green dial Oyster Perpetual. The one in the middle is a Datejust two-tone with the fluted bezel with the Cyclops and date, of course, and same goes with the one on your right, but in black dial. The one on your left is at 1.2 million yen, and on your right is at 1.4, while the one in the middle sits at 2 million yen. With all honesty, it's my first time seeing a Bic Camera with no one around. It's just me and the staffs. So in terms of volume of watches, you were definitely going to enjoy it. And on top of that, whatever you saw is just a fraction of the entire thing. I didn't even show you the Tag Heuers that are available, more Hamiltons. We did not even tap the surface of Citizen, but here we are. Some of the Soyosa scores, same price, around 39,000 to 42,000 yen, and more of them in here. Even the Japan exclusive releases, they are here. If you're going to ask about Casio, they are present here. From their high-end Oceanus, it's present, down to the Bin Laden. But again, for the interest of time, we have to keep moving forward. But look at this edifice. We made a video about this one, and this is what I've suggested, the white one on your right. If you have a strict budget of $100, then can say that this is a good pick. Timeless design, durability, and flexibility of this wrist piece, dude, it's a no-brainer for under $100. And of course, Casio's first ever automatic watch. It's here from 35,000 to 36,000 yen. They have the green and the blue one. But if you want a higher version of those two, then you can get the carbon carbon fiber reinforced resin here, which is total midnight black looking wrist piece for 54,400 yen. It also has a 100-meter water resistance. In terms of case diameter, it has 45 by 40 millimeter. And even if it has the Seiko NH35 as its movement, you have to forgive Casio for that because they are just dipping their toe in the automatic world. And actually, business-wise, it is a good move. I hope that you guys enjoyed the watch section. We didn't even touch the Oris, Orient, Timex. They have a lot in here, I'm telling you. Even Grand Seiko, we didn't even tackle them on this video. However, if you have any plans of going to Japan, and if you have any travel necessities such as pocket Wi-Fi or eSIM, please consider using Klook.com and take advantage of our promo code MADCORNERKLOOK to enjoy that 3 to 5% discount. Again, that is MADCORNERKLOOK, and don't forget to use it. You can also check some day tours and you can apply our promo code as well. Now let's head over to basement 1 of this building and try to see if they have the DJI Nano. For the camera maniacs out there, I hope you will enjoy this one. But I can't find the DJI area. So they have some Panasonic, Sony, Sigma. Look at the Sigma lenses here for 200,000 yen, around 216,000 yen. But this is a 28 by 45 millimeter at 1.8 f-stop. That's a pretty sick lens. Finally, here you go. We are finally here now. This is the DJI Nano. Alright, having a feel of it. It's really small. It feels like it's just the thumb. That's the actual camera. It's even smaller than my palm. And if you're going to remove it from the dock, this is the actual camera and this is the dock that will serve as your screen. And you can turn it like this if you want to, or if you want to switch it over or flip it, then it will look like this. Right, this is the screen and then you're looking at that direction. It feels so light, man, by just handling it like this. And if you're going to remove it, this is way lighter. Just the thought of it having this kind of setup, the shots that you can produce will be definitely creative or kind of different from what we normally see. For the price, the 64 gig internal storage is at 39,900 yen. That's around 270 US dollars, and in Philippine peso, 15,500. While the 128 GB internal storage will be around 44,300 yen. In US dollars, that would be around 300, and in Philippine peso, 17,000 PHP. In terms of technicalities of this camera, for that price point, it's not actually bad. It's okay, it's good, at least for me. It has a sensor of 1/1.3 and it can shoot at 4K for 60 FPS. It is also capable in shooting 10-bit D-Log-M. If you know how to color grade, that is going to be an advantage for this camera. However, there are still some restrictions on this camera right now. For example, if you're going to add your mic in it while shooting, you cannot preview in the dock whatever you're shooting if the actual camera is detached. Alright, so for you to be able to see what you're shooting with the mic on, you have to attach the camera with the dock, which kind of feels like it defeats its own purpose if that's the case. But I'm quite sure that in the near future, DJI will do a patch on its firmware and they will definitely solve that issue. The way I see it, it's a solid purchase as a secondary camera. Under $300 or 15,000 pesos, dude, that's quite good. The question is, are we going to buy it? Honestly, not yet. I still can't see the need of it right now in our channel. Hopefully in the future, who knows, right? If our Pocket 3 is currently doing its job, then I don't see its concrete purpose. Folks, thank you so much for keeping up with me on this episode. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. And if you're not yet subscribed in our channel, please do hit the subscribe button down below. However, if you're not yet ready to do that, it's totally fine. You watching this video is more than enough already. I'm going to call it a day. I'm really tired from our flight. I might need some time to have a good rest because tomorrow is going to be a packed day for us. In the next few days, expect us to upload a new content and hopefully I'll see you again. Mad Corner, I'm out!